All right, good morning. All right, so Friday night, Sunday night, we opened with a gap down, and we tested. So we opened outside the range. We filled that gap during the overnight session. Then we dropped into this low volume area that I mentioned last week, and we found strong buyers there. Then we got back above the overnight high, and then right now we're trading inside the range, inside this spike from Friday. And we have inventory 100% short, meaning that from the close from Friday, everything, all the trades happen below that. So usually when you have that situation, we do get a bit of a correction. We're getting now, and the target for that correction is the close from Friday, as people take profits, and then they look at this gap, and traders trade towards that direction, right? So now we're still trading inside this range, and we today we don't have much news, but we do have a busy week. We have a CPI and tomorrow, and we have earnings tonight. We have Fed speaking tomorrow. We have PPI the day after. A lot of news this week. So it could be that this week's, and we also have VIX expiration, and we have OPEX expiration. So it could be that this week is the week that we get a break outside of this range. The question is which way. I don't know. Could be higher, could be lower, could be both. It could be that we break one way, we fell, then we go all the way to the other side. But we want to be paying attention to those economic releases. So July is a bullish month, as I've been saying, and we've been seeing bullish action. But now the third week of July is when things start turning, and usually VIX and OPEX are events where we see some shifts in trend historically. So we could start seeing something, some pullback within the next few days. So anyway, so for today, first thing is to see if we feel that gap to settle, and we accept back inside Friday's value. So Friday's value is from 62.97 to 63.09. So accepting above 97 triggers the value area rule, which says that we should test the upper side of value, and then from there continue to see if we can do the same thing with Thursday session. And then from there, we had this bullish targets pending of 63.50 and 63.55. Now, if we reject value and we're not able to get inside value for Friday, then we can just chop around for a while. We have the 20-day point of control down here, 62.70. 62.72, which shifted from up here just now in the overnight session. So it could be shifting from back and forth from these two areas until we have one clear level. But this also could be turning into a big distribution right here, and we could be chopping around for a while. If we get below the overnight low, given that this is support that was tested, I would say that this range right here from 62.30 to 62.58 could be traded through very quickly. So we have the previous week's low here, we have this low right here that we haven't tested, and we have this low right here and this one. So we have a bunch of areas here, so we could see a drop quickly through this area and then find support somewhere between 63.30 and 62.20, and then see if buyers step in here. That they should defend here. Now if they don't defend here, then that means that sellers are pretty strong, and we can see a much bigger drop here, because all this, look at all this, there was not really a spot where we had much acceptance until down here, the 61.46 area. So watch that if we get there. These extended scenarios are probably going to happen tomorrow or at some point with the news, and not on a Monday with short inventory and not much news. And Q, pretty similar structure. The value area from Friday is up here, but we have here this 3 days, the last 3 sessions on NQ, the range was pretty close, was overlapping. So this area is going to be a magnet for now. The 970 is that point of control here. Let's see, crude. All right, so crude, after getting below the 200, remember I said watch this area, and we tested slightly below it. Now we traded back above it. Now we tested the 200 again, got back above it. Now we're coming down again. So I would think, we're having a higher highs and higher lows now, right? So it is likely that if we hold at 200, that we keep moving into the 72 area, which is right here. We have a previous high volume node. So watching that, see if bulls can keep the momentum. It seems like every time they go up here, there's some sellers. So watch this 200, see if it holds. Gold. So gold did one of those range sweeps after testing below the 3300. Got back all the way to the top of the range, and look, now we're coming back down. We're likely going to retest this 3345 and then still be in this range until tomorrow's news. See if we break out of this range. We need some kind of trigger to come out of this range. All right. That's it for today. Good luck, and I'll see you around.